What is up, people of YouTube? I'm your host Vernon. This is Floyd Lamb Park. Let's fish that. Alright guys, so half of the country is experiencing extreme cold with snow, which is completely unseasonable. The other half of the country is experiencing hotter than average temperatures for this time of year. I am of course in the latter part. We are experiencing extreme hot weather. For that reason we are doing some lazy fishing. Not going to be targeting specific fish and walking around. We are going to have some rods in the water with some night crawlers, attempting to catch some stocked channel catfish. They stocked Floyd Lamb Park about 2 weeks ago, so hopefully we can get some channel catfish on little night crawlers. We are 2 licensed anglers, therefore 4 rods, so other 2 rods we're going to use, see if we can find some bluegill or some sunfish up in the shallows. The waters aren't quite right yet, so the fish haven't moved up to the shallow parts as of yet, but they are getting to the point where they are starting to move up in small groups, so hopefully we can get some small little sunfish as well. So let's get all the gear, let's get fishing and see if we can catch anything. Alright guys, of course fishing Floyd Lamb Park, I am going to have lots of little bird sounds as a background noise because of all the birds we have here, but hopefully the little singing and quacking of the ducks and singing of the birds won't be too distracting. Let's get to fishing. Alright, so I did manage to find a spot here where we have lots of small fish, and when I mean small fish, I mean small fish schooling together, but there are 1 or 2 big bluegill protecting this group of small fish, so let's see if we can catch them. These fish are being super finicky today, not wanting to go for even a small piece of little night crawler. So what I'm doing is I'm downscaling, going for micro fishing, seeing if a smaller presentation of the bait can make the difference. Alright guys, finally got one. Tiny little bluegill. Nice little colors on this one. Swapped out to a little fly. Rather than having the little worms, I saw they tried to go for the worms when I moved them, so I swapped out to a little fly and finally got my first little bluegill for today. And off he goes. Let's see if we can get another one. We have a school of bluegill swimming around this shady area. Alright guys, another little one. Another little fly.
Oh, okay.
Right, guys, lovely little bluegill. Let's get him back. There we are, guys. Another little bluegill. Quick release on that one. It's the only thing I can catch them on is these small little flies twitching it in the water. But the problem with that is these small flies have very small hooks, and these small hooks tend to come out easy. That's why I dropped that little poor fish, but he swam away nicely, so I think he's okay. Alright guys, moved spots, found a little place with lots of bluegill. Let's see if we can catch any. I'm using this little foam strike indicator with a little fly. So I'm struggling to cast with this, especially with the wind picking up. But I'm very glad for the wind, because it's quite hot out here today and the wind does help quite a lot. And there we go, guys. Small little bluegill. But lovely to catch some fish at least. A lot of small bluegill here in front with some bigger ones in the back. I'm struggling to get it far enough out there. To get to the bigger ones, but practice makes perfect, they say. There we are, guys, a nice big one. Lots of red on this one, not as much blue, but nice tall fat little bluegill. Quickly gonna get him back into the water. There he goes. Alright guys, I've managed to catch 9 of these little bluegill by now. We've tried with bread, we've tried with some earthworms, didn't manage to catch any of them. They only seem to go for these little flies that twitch in the water. Currently, with the 9 I've caught, I'm on 98 fish for the year of 2020. So I'm going to try and catch one more, get my 10 fish for today, and then stop, because I don't want my 100th fish for the year to be a bluegill. So let's see if we can get one more. And there we go, guys. Here we have fish number 99 for the year of 2020. Nice little bluegill, hooked in top of the mouth. Quickly gonna release this guy. And there he goes. Alright, so 10 little bluegills for today. And I think that is where we're going to stop this little video. I'm not going to catch any more bluegills. because then I will reach my 100 and I don't want to do so on a bluegill. Alright guys, this was a very selfish video. By the end of March I was well and truly on my way of getting my 100th fish during April, but due to our little pandemic that didn't happen, and I was quite excited to quickly get the numbers up there. That is why I decided to go to Floyd Lamb, thinking that it would be quite easy to catch these small little bluegills on the worms. Turned out to not be the case at all. These fish were very strange in the way they were acting. I had one instance where one of the little night crawlers I had on a hook hit one of the fish in the face, and this fish didn't even flinch. They sat there in the water like zombies. It was quite difficult to catch them. I did realize when twitching the little worm, they focused on it, but didn't go for it. That kind of gave me the idea of going to the fly, and I had some luck with that. It seemed that they react to the movement of the little flies. The smaller the fly, the better. But it was quite difficult to catch these fish. It took an entire day to catch my 10 fish that I wanted to get. What you don't really see in this video is the amount of casts I had to make, and it's something like 1 in every 30 or 40 casts that I had to make, and the retrievals, cast and retrievals, 1 in every 40. It seems that you would get a bite, not necessarily hooking the fish on the bite, but you would get a little hit from them. So it took quite a long while to get these 10 little fish, but in the end I'm happy I did so. This of course means that my next video would be my number 100th fish, so no surprise there for you guys in the next video, but at least we can try and target some kind of exciting fish. Don't quite know yet what I'm going to try and go for. It is quite difficult with all the closures of some of the coves and some of the places. It's not that easy to go and target specific fish, but we'll see. Maybe we can get some exciting fish for the 100th fish for my channel for 2020. Alright guys, but that's going to be it for this video. Feel free to write any comments down below. If you want to leave any suggestions of which fish you think I should catch for my 100th fish, go write it down in the comments. I'll consider all your opinions and we'll see what we can do. If this is the first video of mine you're seeing, consider hitting the subscribe button and helping out my channel, help me grow my community. If you enjoyed this video or learned something from it, give us a little thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.